Hi, I'm JJ Virgin, nutrition and fitness expert with jjvirgin.com, and I'm here today to talk to you about how to eliminate GERD with diet. Now, first off, what is GERD? Gastroesophageal reflux disease is that horrible feeling of heartburn that you sometimes get after you eat, and especially, and this is the #1 tip, is if you eat too soon before bed. So make sure that you eat 2 to 3 hours before you go to bed. And by the way, that shouldn't be a big meal. Breakfast and lunch should be those bigger meals. Dinner should be the smaller meal. And that's why I say use the small plate and no speed eating. Big issues for GERD are speed eating and overeating. So if you eat with smaller plates and put your fork down and chew, that will help tremendously. Now, some other things that can exacerbate GERD are eating a diet that's high in refined carbohydrates and bad fats. So you really want to move over to a whole foods diet. And sometimes some of those healthier foods can actually exacerbate GERD. So one of the things I do first is to pull gluten out of the diet and gluten-containing grains, which means you're going to focus more on eating whole foods and rice-based products. Next thing that I'd like you to trial are pulling out eggs and dairy, because sometimes GERD can be caused by reactions to foods that we eat all the time. And let's face it, gluten, dairy, and eggs are ubiquitous. They're in almost everything. Now, another thing that you want to watch out for is drinking too many fluids with your meals, because the fluids can actually dilute the stomach acid, and that stomach acid then, when it's diluted, causes the protein just to sit in there and has that stomach acid wash back up on your esophagus, causing that heartburn. One of the causes of GERD quite often is low stomach acid, and so when you're eating protein, you can't digest it well. So again, get your fluids in, your water in, because you want to drink a lot of water, pure spring water, in between your meals, and limit your intake to 4 to 8 ounces with meals. And if you're one of those people that feels like when you eat protein, it just sits in there, you almost feel like a snake, you may want to try a trial of taking betaine HCl. This can really help you digest your protein, but don't do that if you have a history of ulcers. I'm JJ Virgin of jjvirgin.com, and that's how to eliminate GERD with diet.